Strap up. Let's go.
Welcome, guys. We're going to be doing this sports interviews / podcast with Greg Nation, his debut on our page, to be discussing all about the Yankees Astros rivalry and the Yankees season so far, and about one positive thing Greg would do to change for the NBA and why he loves playing basketball, and his thoughts about the Knicks winning a championship, and just in general. In my honest opinion, I think the Yankees have been really good so far this year because they are a really great team, and they've been struggling for a little bit, and they've been dealing with some injuries like to Judge, Grisham, Stanton, Max Fried, Ryan McMahon, and just in general. But Yankees have been able to hold off the other teams, even though they look like they're about to be swept by Boston after losing the first 3 games of this 4-game set in Fenway. But honestly, I'm confident the Yankees will be okay, even though we're dealing with those injuries. I feel like we'll be okay until they come back, and then we'll continue to dominate. So I think the Yankees are doing really good. In my honest opinion about the Yankees-Astros rivalry so far, the Yankees-Astros rivalry is the best because we've seen the Yankees-Astros meet in the playoffs already, in 2017, 2019, and 2022. And just in general, we've seen the Astros and Yankees be in the playoffs so many times and face off against each other so many times. And we've seen the Astros beat the Yankees so many times, and we've seen the Yankees beat the Astros. And just in general, the Astros-Yankees rivalry is really great. And it's second to the Yankees-Red Sox because Yankees-Astros with Altuve and Bregman, Correa, Alvarez, Springer. Back then, that team versus the Yankees and the Yankees now versus them is honestly really good because they both dominate each other. They both get more runs and more hits and more RBIs against each other. They never stop giving up, and they never stop. And honestly, the Yankees-Astros has been the best, and I'm just being completely honest about it. The Yankees-Astros have been the best rivalry since Yankees-Red Sox. But Yankees-Red Sox will always be on top. There's no doubt about that. Here's my friend Greg Nation making his debut. So, Greg, your thoughts about making your debut with Will, Dylan, and Randynation, and also about just your thoughts about why you love playing basketball and about one thing you could change about it or improve, why, and what would it be?
Okay, so first would be my thoughts of being here. Really excited. Looking forward to this since yesterday when you first told me I could be on the page.
Yeah.
Second, is I think the music, your intro music is super cool. How was that made?
It's made by some special friends of mine, but I'm gonna keep their names anonymous.
That's fair.
They're in the group chat, so.
Third, I love playing basketball. Part of it is I don't know why, and the other part of it is my grandpa introduced it to me when I was little, and I fell in love with it ever since. He used to play back in the 50s. I miss him every day. And as far as one thing I'd change, I would change the unfair refereeing and too many threes. Not that there should be a rule prohibiting how many threes you can shoot, but they shoot way too many 3-pointers, and that's coming from me, and I'm a jump shooter.
I understand that.
Me too. I'm a jump shooter too.
Yeah, I'm a jump shooter. Bro, the 3-pointer is right out here, right?
Yeah.
They shoot way too many from this distance and beyond. Way too many of them.
I'm a jump shooter. I'm a far distance shooter, and I am a half court shooter.
Well, hopefully you don't shoot half courts in games, but for me, it's
I have shot half courts in games and actually make them in the hoop. So
I've done long twos and stuff like that, and 3-pointers and stuff like that. But
that's true.
Super easy leg. I'm gonna definitely, threes. I'll shoot some threes, but as far as I love jump shooting. but as you can see, for me, they shoot a lot of them, and I'm sick of the unfair refereeing. Like, they're refereeing the Knicks. You know, the guy could practically strangle a guy, no call. But if, SGA flops like a fish right out of the water, oh my God, it's a foul when the guy's 5 feet away from him.
I understand, but also I agree with you on that, but let's try to keep it like what Randy Nation had told you before, just because we're going to try to not, like... You want to say it, Randy?
Curse.
Oh, yeah, no, my bad.
No, don't worry. It's okay. It sometimes slips, but I understand that. And I want to know your thoughts about the Knicks winning for the first time.
It's their 4th ring ever. And it's incredible to be able to see in my lifetime, because back in 2012, I didn't think I'd ever see it.
I understand that. And what were your thoughts about the Knicks playoff run?
Amazing, honestly. Like, the Knicks, man, Brunson's a complete beast. The Brunson burner is very real.
I understand that. And Dylan, what do you have to say about what Greg has been saying?
Greg has been saying good stuff.
Mm-hmm. And your thoughts about the Knicks too?
Me, I think the Knicks deserve it. They deserve a championship.
I understand that. And I want to know this about, like, what was your thought about Game 4, Greg?
Game 4, oh my God, absolutely incredible, right on the edge of my seat. I thought it was over, but then 29 points down, it was 29 points they were down. It was a 31.
Yeah, 29.
Right?
29.
But somehow, the Brunson burner, man, Brunson got 43 points or something, 34 or something. It was some crazy number. And came back, and they won by 1 point.
That's true. That's true. And I want to know this, basically. How long have you been a Knicks fan?
Since 2009.
Wow.
When I became a Knicks fan, it was Stephon Marbury. The starting five was Stephon Marbury, Jamal Crawford, Quentin Richardson, Zach Randolph, and Eddie Curry, and the sixth man was Nate Robinson.
Wow. And
it was the 08-09 season, and I met them that year.
That's pretty cool.
I got to meet Nate Robinson and all the guys.
That's pretty cool. And Will and Randy and Dylan, what were your thoughts of what Greg has just said?
Crazy.
Yeah, I'll never forget when I was 5.
My mom made big into basketball. It was a good finals, so.
Yeah.
It was in mid-finals.
I mean, it was mid, though.
I understand.
It was all messed up, so.
You can't top the 2016 finals.
Well, I understand that totally.
2016 was peak NBA.
Honestly.
That was more of the top finals you're ever gonna get in NBA finals.
Uh-huh. And I want to know this, basically. Greg,
yeah?
Because I know you're a Knicks fan. Are you a Yankees fan?
Yes, sir.
Nice.
What kind of sauce is it on it?
And I want to know this, basically. What are your thoughts on the Yankees so far this year?
I don't really follow baseball as much as I wish I did, but I've heard they're doing all right. I know they have a rivalry with the Astros.
And the Red Sox, too.
Red Sox, though. I don't like Red Sox.
Yeah, you're playing my team right now, Craig.
Well, the Yankees don't play them until 7 p.m., but I want to know your thoughts, Greg, about the Yankees, even though they have a lot of injuries, how they're still in first and how they're still being able to, handle it and everything.
Honestly, they're handling it really professionally because I didn't think they were going to do it. As much as I love the Yankees, I didn't think they were going to be able to pull it off. And that's no knock to the Yankees. I just think they were going to be able to do it, but they're handling it like real professionals and they're really kicking butt.
That's true. And I want to know your thoughts about the Yankees Astros rivalry, where the Yankees and Astros have played each other so many times in the postseason, and where we've seen the Astros beat the Yankees a lot, and then we've seen the Astros lose the series to the Yankees a lot, and how the Yankees-Astros rivalry in the postseason atmosphere and regular season atmosphere with the fans of both sides have been able to make this a really good rivalry and atmosphere for the fans.
Well, the fans are helping just as much as the players. I mean, the fans are the most passionate fans I've ever seen.
That's true. And Will, what do you have to say about that?
I mean, I guess going back to 2017, everybody hates the Astros because they cheated and all. Every team hates them, especially the Dodgers.
Plus, you and me even forgave them.
Well, a lot of teams have gotten players that came from the Astros too. So
yeah,
we've got Gerrit Cole in 2018, in 2019. So it took a while for every Yankee fan to warm up to Cole.
Yeah,
because he was part of that team that cheated.
Well, no, Cole wasn't.
2017.
No, Cole wasn't.
He was on the Astros.
No, Cole was on the Astros in 2018 and 19, but he was not on that 17 team.
He was with them in 2017, though. So.
No, he wasn't.
What team was he on then?
Gerrit Cole made his debut with the Pirates and was with the Pirates until early 2018.
I thought he played for the Astros, though.
He played for the Astros in 2018 and 2019.
Hold on, I can look it up.
We got Cole in 2019, though.
We got Cole at the end of the season, in the offseason, in early 2019-2020 offseason, when we signed into a 9-year, $330 million contract.
What's his name?
Gerrit Cole.
Gerrit Cole.
All right, got you.
I know that he played for the Pirates for a very long time.
When did Gerrit Cole debut on the Astros? Alright, so Gerrit Cole played alright, so Gerrit Cole April 18th, Astros Sports, Gerrit Cole as a power pass.
He made his debut in MLB for the Pirates.
So he debuted on the Houston Astros April 1st, 2018.
That's when...
I guess it was a year after the Astros cheated, so...
Yeah, he wasn't part of that cheating team.
So that's why I like to Google it so we know our stuff.
True.
Yeah, that's why I kind of knew that also.
Yeah, so that's what I do. I Google my shit.
But it's not all about it's all about the food in the Astros Stadium.
Have you been to the stadium?
I know they have the greatest brisket donuts.
But honestly, Will, what were you saying about the team?
I mean, every 29 teams hate the Astros in 2017 and 2018.
Mm-hmm.
Especially the Yankees. That's when the whole rivalry started in 2017 to now, because
technically it started in 2015 when they had their first postseason meeting.
Oh, okay. I guess besides
that was in the wild card, but
I guess the whole rivalry got worse after 2017 when they cheated against us. But then when they all had wires and stuff on Altuve, and then
Well, Altuve actually didn't. They found out, they investigated, and it was true that he did not have one.
Okay, I guess everyone. Then why would he refuse to take off his shirt then?
He told that to Rob Manfred, and Rob Manfred said...
Yeah, well, everybody else, every other team, He had a black piece of wire sticking out of his jersey. So
Still, but
looks like a microphone.
I understand that, but I do want to know what you were saying about basically about the rivalry and how we've made in the postseason and how the atmosphere of that rivalry has been, and your reaction to what Greg had said too.
Man, I don't think it's a huge rivalry though, because
it's second to the Yankees Red Sox.
Man, I don't think it's like a big rivalry though, because like we just have beef with them. Like we don't usually have that much beef though. Like every time we play, anytime one of our players get hit or their player gets hit, no one else, the rest of the team doesn't go on the field and all and starts firing each other like the Yankees and Red Sox do.
I understand, but your thoughts about like how the Astros and Yankees have met so many times in the playoffs and just like in general though.
I mean, I know last year they never.
Oh my God! I can't make a shot.
Man, we all lost to the Blue. All the teams on the American League all lost to the Blue Jays. So
true, but also I think last year the Astros didn't make it.
No, Astros didn't make it because they lost to the Mariners.
Yeah.
And then Mariners lost to the Blue Jays after the Yankees failed to beat them, and then the Blue Jays failed to bring home a World Series ring to Toronto. So
I understand that. And Randy, your thoughts about what Greg has said also.
I agree with a lot of it.
And
I agree with a lot of what Will says too.
Mm-hmm. And I want to know your thoughts about Greg making his debut.
Love it. A new era to Brandonsbaseballblogs.
And also your thoughts about how, like, what Greg has said, where he said he would change a lot of good things for positive in the NBA.
I mean, fans attacking the fans, that's one thing we've got to change. Shouldn't do that.
I understand that. Totally.
Honestly, everything else about the NBA is fine. It's just, other thing is, like, follow the script. That's it.
I understand.
Agreed.
And, Greg, I want to know, why do you...
now they have to change it again for the next season, because...
I understand.
Next season, yeah, that's what I didn't like.
Yeah, I understand that totally. But, Greg, I want to know why you love playing basketball.
What's up?
Why you love playing basketball.
Because part of it is, well, also my grandpa taught me a lot about it, but at the same time, part of it is I don't know why, I just love the sport. Like for example, like, why do you love baseball? Like, it's hard, like, it's you just love it, you know? I can't explain it.
I understand
that.
that.
Yeah, love it, respect it, and get at it.
And plus, have you been to any NBA games?
About 40 of them.
Damn. And
I've been to only 3 NBA games, multiple baseball games, 1 NFL game.
Okay. And I want to know this, Greg. Who did you see play in those 40 games?
What's that?
Who did you see play in those games?
Anywhere. I mean, I've seen it over the course of that, probably about over like a lot. Most of them are all Knicks games, but I've seen them play against a bunch of other teams. You know, the Bucks, the Pelicans, the 76ers, the Bulls.
I understand that.
But yeah, I've been to a few MLB games, and one NFL game.
Ah.
Which NFL game have you been to?
I don't remember which one.
Was it the Jets or the Giants?
He said he doesn't remember.
I wish I did remember. I was young.
I went to a New York Jets game against Mark Sanchez against Drew Brees. MetLife Stadium.
That's pretty cool. And I want to know this, Greg. How many like shots have you made it from 3-point and in your life?
That I don't know. I'm actually practicing if I'm be on top of the key right now. The 3-point arc is about right here. Generally pretty good at these shots, as you can see.
Yeah.
Greg and I should play 1v1.
I understand that. Guys, comment if you think Greg would win. Comment down if you think Greg would win or Randy Nation would. And I want to know this basically about you, Greg. Basically,
I shoot these shots all the time.
Nice. And your thoughts about basically your, like, how's it been in your life to be a Knicks fan? Like, how has it been?
Like, Brandon, we used to go, when I was at camp in 2022, 2023, when we were together, we used to go to the gym together, and, he used to work out upstairs, and sometimes we would shoot hoops together. He could attest to that. When SA8 would hang out, I would shoot all these shots from all over the court, but a lot of them from beyond the 3-point line.
Yep. I remember that.
Greg, you should try beyond the 3-point line.
What's that?
You should do outside the out of bounds line.
Can I go from there? Yeah, I can shoot from there.
No, I can shoot really far from out of bounds line. Really far. Yeah.
This court here that I'm on goes to half court. If you want, I'll do a half court shot if you want.
Sure.
Okay.
Definitely.
Oh, wait, I almost got it.
Almost. And I want to know, how's it been to be a Knicks fan in your life?
I'll go until I make it. Let's see if I can get it under 10 tries.
Okay. I want to say I agree with what Greg said about being a Knicks fan for life and how we've dealt with so much struggles, and about being a New York fan and him being a Giants fan and being a Yankee fan also. Honestly, I agree with what Greg said, that being a fan of New York is dealing with the struggles and dealing with the success, but just in general, I agree with him. And it was really cool to hear him talk about why he loves playing basketball and why he was a Knicks fan growing up and always will, and also about basically about just doing like so many cool moves to make the teams better and successful, and just like making the teams better with their offense, their defense, and with even pitching. And also, it was cool to hear that he talked about how many NBA games he's been to. I was like, damn, he's been to a lot. And that he's only been to one football game, I understand that because I've never been to a football game, but it's really cool that he got to explain why he loves sports. And it was cool that Randy and Will got to join, and Dylan, and they got to like join to talk about their thoughts about Greg Nation making his debut on our page and our podcast, and also talking about why they love basketball and about Steph Curry, breaking down LeBron and the Knicks and the Nuggets and the Cavaliers, and just in general, getting to break down why Greg loves basketball, football, baseball, and everything, and also about why Greg would change basketball for a good thing, and about what he would do, and just in general. I think that Greg really did great, and I'm glad that he was able to do it. And I honestly think it's a great thing that Greg got to make his debut and got to just basically make his debut and talk about why he loves playing basketball. And those are cool shots that he made, those 3-pointers and half-court shots. Those were awesome that he got to make. Sorry about that little stutter. And it was really cool to hear Randy talk about his love for playing basketball and about why he's a basketball fan, and about playing baseball and all sports, and Greg's point of view about the Yankees doing well and holding off the Rays, and about the Yankees Astros, Yankees Red Sox. And it was cool having that little debate with Greg and Will and Randy about the Yankees Astros and Gerrit Cole making his debut for the Astros after getting traded to them, and also making like a lot of money when he signed with the Yankees, it was really cool getting to talk about Yankees, Astros, the Yankees season so far, and about the Knicks winning a championship. Honestly, I'm glad that Greg got to do this because it's really cool. And guys, Brandon's Baseball Blogs podcast page will be up and running on Friday, July 3rd. Sorry, almost said July 2nd. But yeah, it will be ready next Friday. And honestly, I think it's really cool that Greg got to make his debut with Will Nation, Dylan's Train Blogs, and Randynation0. It was really cool. And thank you guys for joining. And thank you to Randy Nation, Willie Nation, and Dylan's Train Blogs, and Greg Nation for an awesome debut sports interview / podcast. Thank you guys. And hit the comment down below what you want us to talk about next, and subscribe, hit the notification button, and comment down below. We're on the road to 400 subscribers before the All-Star game. Let's go. Guys, camera died. It's all right. And so I heard that Greg made that shot like he did and everything. And I was asking Greg before the camera died, basically, how has it been to be a Knicks fan in your life?
Start out being sucky, but we're true fans. Power through. You don't switch teams.
That's true. I understand that totally. And
although I will admit, I am in a way a Warrior. I wouldn't say a Warriors fan. I'm a Steph Curry fan. I love Steph Curry.
I understand that totally. And Randy, what were you saying? Sorry. Your thoughts about Greg making that shot?
It's pretty insane. Pretty cool.
Second try, half court.
Nice. And I want to know this. Dylan, your thoughts about Greg making that shot?
It's crazy. That's amazing.
And Will, your thoughts?
Man, a lot of people can't do those shots, so...
That's true.
And I used to do it at the times at camp, though.
I remember that.
Especially in the gym when they had, all the high-ups obstacle courses in the way, and I still made them over them.
I remember that. And
even though I got yelled at half the times.
Yeah.
All the time.
I understand that totally.
Which I did not care about at all.
I understand. Basically, I want to know this. Basically, from Greg and from Will and Randy and Dylan, I want to know this. Basically, how long you guys have been almost said Knicks, but how long have you guys been NBA fans? Sorry for that little stutter. My brain is also tired.
I've been an NBA fan since 2015.
Wow.
2009. 2008, 2009.
Wow. But sorry about that little stutter. I'm also very tired.
I've been a fan of playing basketball since the day I played it and watching it as a kid.
But I didn't mean to stutter, you guys.
So
I did not mean that.
I started playing basketball when I was 5, so that was 2000. I would have been 5, so that's when I started getting into basketball and watching basketball.
Mm-hmm. But yes.
I was trying to think time. So 1994 is when I was born, and 29 of 1994. So if I was born in 1994, so then I would have been born the next year, too. Yep. So 2000 would be, so 1995 would be 1 year old, 1996 would be 2, 1997 would be 3, 1998 would be 4, and 1999 I would be 5. Nope. I was 5 at 1999.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, and I do want to say sorry about that stutter from me. I did not mean that because I've been super tired from the whole day. Yeah, basically.
And sorry for interrupting, Brandon. Sorry for interrupting you because I'm trying to get the whole date correct.
No, don't worry. Don't worry. You're good. Don't worry. I was just surprised the camera died at first, and I was like, oh, no. But I just want to know this basically, like your thoughts about like how we are doing this sports interview this time on Snap this time, and this will be also a podcast on Brandon's Baseball Blogs podcast page that's on TikTok. It will be officially ready on July 3rd and everything, just because I have to get it all set up by then, and that the interviews will be on regular Brandon's Baseball Blogs, and then the podcast will be on Brandon's Baseball Blogs podcasts. Your thoughts about doing this on Snap this time?
It's better. It's better. It's better.
Your thoughts, Will and Randy?
I agree. It's better though. So
I mean, it's better because some people don't have an iPhone, so we can't do a FaceTime call and do it.
I
So
understand.
we had to think of different options.
Yeah, I understand that
But I feel
totally.
like different is good and change is good.
Uh-huh. I understand that totally. And I want to know basically, Will, how long have you been an NBA fan?
I mean, I started getting into it in I think after COVID though, because so
I understand that totally. And I want to know like your thoughts about like how Greg has been doing in his debut of this sports interview / podcast.
I mean, it's his first one with us, so it's definitely gonna be more with us. So
yeah, definitely.
Considering that football is just around the corner, so
That's true. That's true. I understand that totally. And I want to know this, Greg. Basically, how long like have you been playing basketball? Basically,
Since I was 4, since about 2008.
Wow, that's a long time. That's a very long time. And wow. And who is your favorite basketball player, Greg? Your favorite basketball player, Greg?
Steph Curry.
Ah. And what
he's
is
not wrong.
true? Who's your
Dude, he can shoot anywhere and he makes them.
Yeah, and who's your favorite player from the Knicks, Greg?
I almost got over the backflip, but it bounced out. What's that?
Who's your favorite Knicks player?
Brunson.
And I understand that totally. Randy, your favorite NBA player?
LeBron.
If it wasn't LeBron, who would it be?
I have another one, Allen Iverson. He's a legend.
Uh-huh. That's cool. And Dylan, who's your favorite?
Oh, my favorite. Oh, for Boston, it was Bird.
Larry Bird?
Yeah, Larry Bird. Larry Bird was my favorite.
I understand that totally.
And then the next player is Brunson.
I understand that totally. I totally understand that totally.
From way out. Oh,
Nice. That's a nice shot. That's a nice shot.
I was like 450 on the top of the key. Let's see if I can do it again. Hold up.
Wow.
I was almost half court. Oh, wait. 2 in a row. Oh, no.
And how do you guys think of that shot that he has made?
He's a better basketball player.
Your thoughts, Will?
I guess, what was that, 4-court shot?
Almost half court.
Oh, there's 3-pointer.
Almost half court.
He was almost
I can do half-court shots, too. It takes a lot of practice to do them, so...
That's true.
It takes a lot of practice to do them, so...
Yeah,
it's not easy to do, because...
I'm not really a point guard. I'm mostly a small forward.
I understand that.
Yeah, like, Steph Curry makes them look easy, but... he can shoot them... he makes them look easy because he shoots them from the tunnel, and half the times it goes in, other times they don't.
I understand that.
Like, even his dad can shoot them from the tunnel as well.
And it's been really... Since the Warriors won many championships, it just feels bad that they are not doing good anymore because they were really good back then. So.
Well, because they don't have all the other teammates. Steph Curry lost all his teammates. That's why.
Yeah.
He lost... I don't know. He just lost all his good teammates. They all got traded.
I understand that totally. And...
just why the Golden State Warriors aren't as much of a good team anymore.
I understand that. And...
you got all these other teams, like, people haven't heard of, and then all of a sudden they're doing so well.
Uh-huh.
Like, the Spurs, like, they were never a good team at all for the past century, and then all of a sudden they're winning every game, and everyone's like, who the hell are the Spurs? So,
I understand. I was shocked. Because at first I was like, wait, who is this team?
Yeah, like, when did the Spurs become good? Because the last time they won a championship was...
wow.
And now we're started WNBA. We just started, so...
Wow.
Like, now Liberty just starting to win, and I'm glad for Caitlin Clark is doing well for her team because her team never been that good. So, like, it's the first time they've been getting better, so...
I understand. The breaking news just came out. The Mets have lost again to the Phillies, and they lose another series to the Phillies in Citi Field. They lose 5-4.
Oh, jeez.
Wow. Our friend Maddie is happy about that.
Yeah.
And also, Will, your thoughts about that?
About what?
Mets just lost 5-4 to the Phillies. Another series at home.
Man, it's a close game. Like,
true. Close games are better, honestly.
I mean, I don't know. Man, even though I never liked the Mets, like, I don't like... They always do so well in the beginning, then they go and start slumping towards the end.
It's weird to see them slumping like this.
Like, it's been like this for, like, years, ever since I've grown up as a Yankees fan. Like, I've seen them, like, in the 2015 World Series when it was the Royals versus the Mets. Mets led the series.
And didn't you go to that game, Randy?
Mets versus Royals, Randy?
The Mets versus Yankees
Series? Mets versus
World
Royals.
Series. It was the Kansas City Royals versus the New York Mets World Series 2015.
I have the hat, but I never went to it.
Well, we were wondering, that's why.
The Mets led the series 2-0, and then the Royals came back and won 4-2.
Uh-huh.
So...
I understand that.
They were leading Game 3, and then they lost Game 3, Game 4, Game 5, and Game 6.
Or I think they lost Game 5 to lose the whole thing.
Like, everyone in New York was...
Billy Joel was there.
Like, that's why the Mets are the most embarrassing baseball team in New York right now.
I understand that.
And also, I'm glad that Buffalo finally got a new stadium because their old stadium was so rusty and old, and it was getting time to get a new stadium for Buffalo, so I'm glad for the Buffalo Bills.
So I'm wondering, Greg, are you a Bills fan or Jets or Giants?
Giants.
Ah. And
Giants fan on the way.
Oh, I guess we're rivals, eh?
And I wonder this, Greg, your thoughts about, just your thoughts about the moves they've made.
Hold on, I'm coming over. Getting tired.
Your thoughts about the Giants making some moves.
I don't really follow football that much, but I've heard the Giants have made some moves.
I understand that. Totally. And it looks like Schwarber hit his 30th home run of the season in just the 84th game of the season for the Phillies. And it looks like
34th career home run.
No,
Or his 30th
no.
in the season.
No, his 30th of the season, I said. Yeah, don't worry. And it was his 30th home run of the season, and it is in the 84th game of the season for the Phillies, and it looks like he's on pace to breaking Aaron Judge's record, or at least tying it.
I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, Aaron Judge's record is for the American League only.
Still,
Whoever's the highest home run in the National League, Schwarber has to break that, which would be
Barry Bonds with 74.
Barry Bond, right?
Yeah, but a lot of people don't consider it that.
No, because he used steroids, but and then Sammy Sosa and who was the person on the Cardinals?
Mark McGwire.
Yeah, them two were going back and forth.
Yeah.
For the whole season, and then I think one of them had a home run record. So
I understand that totally.
So I guess Kyle Schwarber has to break their home run record because it counted.
Yeah,
I
understand.
Well, I guess because Sammy Sosa and Mark McGwire also use steroids, so Sammy Sosa did get banned from Wrigley Field for a couple of years, and then he got welcomed back in 2024. So
Totally.
Therefore, whatever home run record that Schwarber gets this year, it's going to be the first National League player who didn't use steroids to hit a home runs.
I understand that.
In a single season, so.
Yeah, I understand that totally.
Those other players, they use steroids.
Yeah.
So.
I understand.
But even though Barry Bond had 74, 75 home runs, his doesn't count because. So.
Yeah, I understand that totally. And I do want to say thank you, Greg, for making your debut and joining, and also to Randy and Will and Dylan for making it cool and special for Greg making his debut on our page.
No, of course.
Definitely.
Of course.
Definitely. And like you say, always, Randy. Oh, Randy, you're on mute.
Like, subscribe, post that notification, tap that notifier, and comment down below what you want to talk next.
Definitely.